Hey, what's up, guys? Austin the Money here. We have some news. Elon Musk is a potential buyer for Intel. And with that being said, Intel's up, I believe, about 8% right now. So they're up 9% on the day, 3% in the after hour. So over 12% total right now. That's pretty insane if he could pull that off. Portfolio update. Massive green day, up a little over 3% or like $1,100. For in my Nvidia, I will be assigned on my puts today. It already says I'm getting 200 shares at 140. That brings my average cost to 138.78, which is only like $1 out of the money. And on Tuesday, because the market will be closed for Martin Luther King Day, also Trump inauguration is that day as well. So Tuesday, I imagine, will be a volatile day since it would technically be the first day Trump is in office. That could swing up or down, no idea. But been pretty bullish so far. Market's looking really good. But yeah, so my put's expired. I'm going to collect another 200 shares of that. JEPQ, I'm already up 3%. Or $176, and this is a fund that I really kind of want to talk about. It basically follows the NASDAQ, and the JP Morgan trades covered calls on it as well, right? So it has the potential, like it was up 15% while the NASDAQ was up, like 28, 30%. So it doesn't collect all the gains if we're in a very strong bull market. But considering we just had 2 years in a row with back-to-back S&P 500 gains of like 25% and 25%, I highly doubt we're going to be in another environment like that 3 years in a row. I think today's going to be more of like an average year, maybe like 8% or 10%. It's kind of what I'm thinking, 8 to 10% year for this year. So this is like a slight hedge, right? So not only does it do that, the dividend yield is 9.76. So you're getting almost 10% in a dividend yield for the year on top of whatever gains you're making. And like right now, I've already made 3%. So if the stock traded sideways for the whole rest of the year, I'm going to have roughly 13% at the end of the year from that. SCHD, I'm up 3% as well. This is Dow. The Dow kind of fell off really hard right here. It was at 29.53. This is like not the Dow, but it follows mostly Dow stocks. We went from 29.50 all the way down to 26.93. And that's actually where I was scooping up a lot of these shares at, was somewhere right around there. So I got some at 26.95 and 27.17. This will be a long-term hold. I don't think I'll ever sell this. I'm just going to probably reinvest dividends and do the drip strategy, build up positions over a long period of time. But I definitely wanted to get in on this dip. I mean, this stock, you look at the last, it doesn't dip like that. Like that was a pretty monstrous dip in almost a month. So I think it fell about 10% almost. So I wanted to hop in on that. And this is really a stock I want to get in a lot of, but I'm going to slowly get into it. I'm no rush to get into this one right now. This is basically like follows the NASDAQ. The past year, if you go to the peak, it was up 40% in a year. But it's on a slight downturn. I'm going to get into that over time. I really want to focus on JEPQ, JEPQ and SCHD. Nvidia is making me some nice money right now, though. With the cash secured puts and the covered calls, I'm already at, I believe, 757 on the month for premium. And on Tuesday, I will be selling most likely these right here. I will be selling about 2, so that'll be an extra couple $100. So I think I should be able to reach my goal of over 1,000 because I'm selling these. I'm going to sell weeklies just so I can get in and out of this stock, just to make the most possible. And then I'll still have another week left in January as well to collect even more money. So super excited for that. Goal is roughly $1,000 a month with Nvidia, and then use that premium to buy, my ETF stocks for my long-term portfolio hold. But year to date, we are finally green. We started off nicely at 1%, fell pretty hard, down almost 5%. Well, actually, I guess I was over 5% at the bottom, almost 6. Wow. And now we are up 1%. So hopefully we can pull out a 20 to 25% year. That's what I'm shooting for. I'm shooting for 25%. That's just averaging 2% a month. And I've already averaged over that right now just with the Nvidia. 2% of my portfolio would be about $680 right now. And I'm already at $757, so that's already above my 2% goal. And that's not including all the gains that I'm making from the ETFs. That's just the premiums that I'm making off of Nvidia. So that's my plan. This cover call, hopefully it stays in the money, and I can just collect the premium and sell my shares at 136. That'll work for me. Then I could sell another put with the money I get from it. But yeah, guys, that's about it. Just to wanted to update you guys on the portfolio. It's looking really good. Candlesticks on the weekly are looking great for the NASDAQ. We could really see a good bull run, like a short-term bull run. Like I'm saying, like maybe like probably 3 or 4 weeks. I could see us looking pretty good for the NASDAQ and for crypto as well is kind of what I'm looking at. But I'm not a really big crypto investor. I don't know. It's just not for me. I prefer companies with actual assets to back it up. But if you are a crypto, Bitcoin is looking very strong, especially on the weekly chart. It had a really nice candlestick. We're at 104 right now. But yeah, it looks like we have almost a double bottom. 92.6, 92.5. I mean, that's pretty close to a little double bottom right there. And we are breaking the high of 102, so we're hitting a newer high, because right here we hit a high, low, and then we hit a lower high and not a lower low, so we kind of like tied this low. So double bottom, and we're breaking out. We broke the resistance of 102, so looking pretty good. Now if we can break the resistance of 106, basically the all-time high of 106, then definitely bullish if we break that. But it's looking really good. Double bottom right here. It's looking very nice. But yeah, guys, that's the portfolio. That's the update. If Elon Musk can pull off that Intel purchase, that would be absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. But all right, guys, take care. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. Stay healthy.